It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Got things underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And it's Llorente. Yamal. Pedri. And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Baina goes short. Chance for a shot! Rodri. Knocks it out wide. And he's there to clear it. Konate. Konate. Gusto. Gusto battling down that right flank. Olise. And he's heaved it away. And it's Gusto. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. Howson getting this one clear. There will be a throw-in. Konate drives forward on the overlap. Hit into the middle. And he's cut it out. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres going full tilt down the left. Played into the middle. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Rodri. Pedri. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ferran Torres. That is lovely. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
eFOOTBALL is fouled. Going for goal! And it's Llorente. This time, surely! Decent hit and on target. Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Konate. Rabiot. Camavinga. Oh, can he get onto this? Llorente cuts out the pass. Yamal. Baina. Ferran Torres. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Llorente with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Howson making good progress on the right-hand side. Cross to the back post. Rabiot gets it away. It's gone for a throw-in. That has been knocked clear. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Yamal! Tries to get it clear. Grimaldo. Baina. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres has it in a wide position. Olise, Mbappe, Rodri wins the duel this time. Pedri, Ferran Torres. Spain have a free kick. It's really well cleared. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Llorente. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that has been cleared. And they've got a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. And back out it comes. Rabiot forwards and with intent. Mbappe. Caresses it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Baina. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
And that is out of play. Can he get onto this? Grimaldo could try cutting inside here. Ferran Torres. Here comes another cross. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto is onto it in a flash. Ferran Torres. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Camavinga. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. That's good play. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Howson shifted upfield. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Over to the left. Here comes the corner. Ferran Torres can get it clear. And it's Camavinga. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ferran Torres goes on a charge down the left. Gusto. France yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe. Hernandez. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedri gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Camavinga, aim forwards. Olise, Cherki. Now it's Oyarzabal. Baina. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Baina. Moved on forwards. Gusto gets over and intercepts. Ferran Torres. Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's the chance to counter. Cherki. And it's been played through. And he's on, and the shot! Goal! France!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! A real chance and a real let-off. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Cherki. Camavinga. Baina gets a foot in here. Yamal. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Upamecano. Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano. Upamecano played over towards the opposite flank. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Grimaldo. Can he do this? Really well taken goal. Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Mignon sends that a long way. That looks a good ball through. Oyarzabal! Mbappe. Camavinga. Cherki. Konate. Rodri. Howson. Baina. Yamal. Llorente. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Llorente, in by Llorente. Upamecano attempts a clearance. Oh, that's a big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Ferran Torres. Rabiot with a fine tackle. That'll be a throw-in. Now, who's going to be first to this? Upamecano with the clearance. Gusto. Olise. Cherki. Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Dembele! It's Dembele!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Yamal. That has found him in acres of space. Throw it. Ball's out once more. Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gusto. Mbappe. Baina does really well to win the ball there. France can't seem to retain possession. Mbappe played out towards the right wing. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Olise plays it short. Time to deliver. Very nicely done. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's played forward. Gusto makes the interception. Upamecano. Rabiot. 30 minutes gone. Konate. Upamecano. Camavinga. Konate. Upamecano. Hernandez. Rabiot. Cherki. Upamecano. Hernandez. Cherki. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Gusto. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. How do you look back on that goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Yamal looks to get on the end of this. Llorente. Llorente. Ferran Torres. Howson shifted upfield. Cherky, searching pass he's played there. Well, it's come to nothing. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Gusto. Cherky. Gusto. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Yamal. Llorente. Rodri. Llorente delivers the ball. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherky. Aim forwards. Short changes him with that pass. Baina. Llorente, gently done. It's a promising position. Llorente. Now here's the delivery. Konate attempts a clearance. Played it again. And that has gone horribly wrong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferran Torres. That's tidy. Pedri. Can he deliver? Alex Grimaldo delivers. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, it's Dembele. Hernandez. France, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Gusto. It's run loose here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Upamecano. Cherky. Camavinga. Cherky. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yamal. Showing good feet. That's a cute ball. Rodri. Howson. Baina. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Howson. Howson, long ball upfield. Konate. Camavinga. Upamecano. Camavinga. Upamecano. Rabiot. Yamal. Yamal running with the ball. And it's Llorente. Llorente carries the ball down the right. He's got Yamal! Sticks it away! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Camavinga. Camavinga, forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Llorente. Moved on forwards. And that was very necessary. And that's been won straight back. Kubasi. Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres. It'll be a throw-in. He is through here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki. Oh, good spread. Olise. Can he finish? No mistake. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Dembele. Dembele. Oh, nice touch. Cross goes in there. Ferran Torres. And it's played forward. And he's lost his man here. Ferran Torres. Crossed into the middle. Corner then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's gone out of play. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Rabiot. Konate. Camavinga. Nice looking ball. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez takes aim and crosses. France have reclaimed it. It's really well manoeuvred. And the first half is done.
France are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They have a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Une petite pensée, mesdames et messieurs, pour le président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête son anniversaire aujourd'hui.
And we're underway again. Kubasi. And it's Grimaldo. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Cherki, Rodri, Llorente, and here's Baina, played out to the right. Yamal. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, the defence just a bit... Whistle's gone, that's foul. And here's Yamal. Llorente. Baina. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres proves just a little bit too strong. So who's he picking out? Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cherki, Konate, Camavinga, out to the right, Gusto, now he's off and running. And here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal, and a chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cherki. Now it's Olise. And here's Dembele.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Yamal. And it's Llorente. Oh, sweet feet. Yamal. And here's Pedri. Gusto gets it away. Now that's well seen too. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's gone for it! Camavinga. Upamecano shifted upfield. Camavinga chips it through. And here's Dembele. Gusto. Oh, that's neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Upamecano, Camavinga, Upamecano. Konate. Upamecano. Konate. Camavinga. Hernandez chasing after it. Baina. Pedri played out towards the right wing. And he's there to get it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Hernandez going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Olise. Back when it goes. Baina. Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Llorente. That's very neat. Yamal. Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Hernandez.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Llorente. It's a good run down the right. Oh, it's come loose. Baina. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Grimaldo opts to play it back. Oh, that's nice. Now it's Ferran Torres. Keeper has taken decisive action. Cherki. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And that's a throw-in. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal. Cherki. Camavinga. Konate. Gusto. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Oh, a delicate chip through. Alson gets it clear. Played out to the right. Yamal. Yamal's cross. That has been knocked clear. Baina does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And he thumps it clear. Rabiot, who does have an assist to his name. Rodri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Konate. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
France really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Pedri. Rodri. Bina. Howson has played it long. Cherki. Almost an hour gone. Rabiot. Upamecano, aim forwards. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Rodri. Bina. Played out wide. Llorente. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gusto. Rabiot. Konate. Gusto. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Has crossed into the middle. Upamecano getting this one clear. And here's Bina. Out to the right. Delivered across. And he's there to clear it. And it's Llorente. Grimaldo. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lobbed in behind. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bina. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Had a swing, and it wasn't to be.
Oyarzabal really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Gets it away. Llorente. He whips it. Up he goes! He can get that clear. Kubasi. And here's Ferran Torres. And it's Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. They've played it short. Deftly away. Dembele given the lift of his goal. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Olise! Kubasi, Pedri, Grimaldo, playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mikel Oyarzabal, Baina, Llorente, he's in plenty of space here. Rabiot. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Baina. Ambitious ball here. Referee's given a throw. Could be danger here. Yamal. Cherki. Camavinga, gently done. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Rabiot. Konate. Ball is over the line. Rodri, now he's got space here. Calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, easy pickings there. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Baina, and it's Llorente. He's in a great position here. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a cute ball, and that could set him on his way. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Kubasi. Grimaldo, and he goes cross-field. Baina. Serves. There's the header! And Checks it out somehow.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Llorente. And they've got rid. It's a throw-in. Kubasi. Tries to dink it through. Pedri. That's going to go a long way. It's Pedri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Out towards the flank. Crosses it in. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. Half an hour gone in the second half. Moved on forwards. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Gusto. Baina. Yamal spread out to the left. Nice control. And it's Pedri. Pedri on a charge down the left. He is just caressing the ball. Cross in, looks like a good one. Baina. That's surely a foul, free kick. That has been knocked clear. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe. Dembele. Dembele! And that would have won it.
Dembele really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
So there's going to be another change here. Olise with the short one. Cleared without complication. They get a throw in. Rabiot. Hernandez, forwards and with intent. And here's Dembele. Good take, and is he in? Fermi. Rodri, aim forwards. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Grimaldo. Pedri. Grimaldo looks to the other side. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Pedri. Played down the flank. Konate. Camavinga. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez. Olise. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick a spot as well.
Pedri. And it's played forward. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. And it's Llorente. Yamal's cross. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Llorente takes a shot. Oh, should have put that away.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Grimaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, such a clever touch. Dembele. Cherki. Now it's Olise. He's found the way, goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Olise. Rabiot. Now it's Olise. Camavinga played out towards the right wing. Gusto. And a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Looks a good ball through. Dembele. Lovely feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Grimaldo clears it away. Strong running down that left flank. Pedri. The final 5 minutes. Hernandez. Cherki. Upamecano. Konate. Gusto. He's through here. Rabiot. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's been taken short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. We expected better, and so did he. Well, they could break here. And it's Olmo. Yamal. Vermin. Rabiot. Hernandez. Rabiot. Hernandez. Upamecano shifted upfield. Cherki. Llorente. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Played towards the other side. Fermin. Llorente. That is lovely. Yamal. Mbappe. Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga. Rabiot. Cherki. Mbappe. Moved on forwards. Dembele. Good chance here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mbappe. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Camavinga! Rodri. Looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Dembele. Olise. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. In with the challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Dembele. Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And back to the keeper they go. Kubasi. Pedri. Pedri played over towards the opposite flank. Llorente picks it up now. Very nicely done. Might be to shoots! It's anyone's ball now. And that may well be that. That is that. France, what a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right